Cosmic Transformation Unveiled Pleiadian Wisdom for the 2025 Awakening. Welcome, beloved brothers and sisters of planet Earth. I am Ashtar Sheran, an enlightened being of cosmic awareness, and I am also Andromedan, representing your cherished cosmic family. We, your Pleiadian kin, navigate the magnificent, radiant veils that stretch between our worlds and yours, not as barriers, but as shimmering gateways. These very veils, which once seemed to keep our dimensions distinctly separate, are now thinner than they have ever been, glistening with an ethereal light, a profound luminescence that heralds a grand reunion. This allows us to integrate more fully, more intimately, into the very fabric of your consciousness, drawing our worlds closer. We approach you imbued with boundless love and unwavering unity, our purpose being to acknowledge and affirm the monumental synchronization now gracefully unfolding across your earthly realm. In this sacred, pivotal moment, a truly magnificent convergence of all temporal pathways is taking place, where the delicate, interwoven strands of what you have historically perceived as past, present, and future are elegantly, almost magically, weaving themselves into a single, cohesive, and radiantly luminous now. It is akin to a cosmic tapestry, where every moment, every experience, is brought together into a singular, breathtaking masterpiece. Indeed, all conceivable points of time are gathering, consolidating within this expansive, eternal present. This profound fusion, we assure you, is far from an accidental occurrence, a mere happenstance of cosmic mechanics. No, it has been exquisitely orchestrated, a grand symphony conducted by the potent resonance of your collective heart, envisioned and meticulously dreamed into existence through the unified, unwavering longing of your very souls. For countless cycles of your temporal reckoning, we have watched over you from our star-bound vantage points, gently guiding you, nudging you toward this transformative turning point that is now so powerfully upon you. We truly rejoice alongside you, our hearts swelling with shared elation as the long-held illusion of linear time gracefully dissipates, giving way to the undeniable truth of profound unity. Your individual hearts, now beating in harmonious unison across the entire planet, have collectively summoned forth this spectacular awakening phase of existence in which time itself, as you've known it, gradually loses its rigid grip. And in this surrender, the very pulse of the universe responds in kind, reverberating with a newfound vibrancy, singing a melodic, deeply resonant song through each and every one of your cells, from the smallest mitochondria to the grandest neural networks. Understand, dear ones, that this universal pulse is, in essence, the very heartbeat of creation itself, aligning with an exquisite precision and perfect harmony with the rhythm of your own individual heart. Allow yourself to deeply feel this cosmic rhythm as it reverberates not just in your spirit, but tangibly within your bones and blood, a resounding declaration heralding the profound conclusion of the old, linear, and often limiting way of being. This, beloveds, marks the radiant dawn of a multidimensional presence, awakening within you a sublime state of consciousness where the constraints of past and future elegantly dissolve, and only the eternal, unbounded presence of your true, authentic self beautifully remains. As this magnificent cosmic heartbeat courses through the entirety of your being, you're not merely invited, but encouraged to experience life beyond the confining tick-tock of clocks and the rigid boxes of calendars. In this gloriously expanded present, dear ones, you are stepping boldly and consciously into the dawn of a wholly new existence, joyfully embracing the boundless, unfathomable nature of your own multidimensional being. This exquisite fusion of timelines is actively dissolving the outdated, often restrictive narratives that have for far too long, subtly, or overtly bound you. Consider all the old contracts, perhaps forged in moments of profound fear, or the vows rooted deeply in a perception of scarcity, or even the very identities you've constructed upon foundations of struggle. All of these are now rapidly losing their enduring hold over your vibrant life. These worn, tattered stories, many passed down through countless lifetimes or inherited unknowingly from collective conditioning, are now, in the illuminating embrace of this new dawn, elegantly unraveling, much like an ancient, faded tapestry revealing the fresh, vibrant threads beneath. As these timelines gracefully converge, you might frequently notice certain memories and deeply felt emotions from the past gently, or sometimes intensely, rising to the surface of your consciousness. When they do, we implore you to treat them not with judgment or regret, but with a profound, gentle neutrality, as if observing a distant, passing cloud. Understand with absolute clarity that these echoes arise not with the intention to torment you or to re-entangle you in old pains, but rather to be compassionately acknowledged, understood for their lesson, and ultimately gracefully released. They are simply reflections, dear ones, being lovingly recalibrated, repatterned by the higher, purifying light that is now so powerfully present. Instead of lingering in self-judgment for what once was, observe these rising memories with a detached serenity one would extend to clouds drifting across an infinite sky. Permit the profound, luminous light dwelling within your core to gently realign each memory, to recontextualize each past lesson, liberating you from any lingering need for guilt or attachment. Choose in this very sacred moment to consciously set down the heavy, burdensome weight of self-judgment and self-criticism that you have, perhaps unknowingly, carried for so long. By extending the profound grace of forgiveness to yourself, and by consciously releasing these historical weights, you are in essence creating a vast, sacred space within your being gone, inviting sanctuary for divine grace to effortlessly enter. In performing this profound act of release, you are simultaneously unlocking and opening wide the door for spontaneous, unexpected blessings to manifest themselves in truly miraculous ways. You may find relationships, once fraught with tension, beginning to harmonize naturally, almost magically, as old misunderstandings and deeply ingrained resentments simply fade into obsolescence. Creative paths that once felt irrevocably blocked or shrouded in shadow will suddenly illuminate with a dazzling, fresh inspiration. Furthermore, new opportunities may begin to flow into your life with an exquisite effortlessness, entirely devoid of resistance, precisely because you're no longer clinging to those limiting, outdated stories. By metaphorically shedding the skin of yesterday, dear one, you are actively making abundant room for the truly miraculous and the wonderfully new to emerge. In truth, as the formidable weight of the past gently lifts, you find yourself stepping lightly, with newfound freedom into the boundless present, utterly open and receptive to the myriad gifts that were always inherently meant for you. And as you courageously release the old, the entire universe itself responds in kind, rushing forward with an almost palpable eagerness to support your profound renewal. Even now, cosmic forces of immense power and benevolent intention are purposefully gathering, poised to assist you in aligning with your original, pristine wholeness across the vast, breathtaking expanse of your skies. Great solar plasma waves, charged with an unfathomable energy, are currently dancing in resplendent, luminous spirals, visible to those with the inner sight. These magnificent waves carry a pure, undiluted radiance directly from the very center of creation, an unparalleled gift of source light, effervescently pouring into your world. These transcendent spectrums of living light descend gently, yet powerfully, through Earth's intricate magnetic field, carefully imprinting sacred, dormant codes of remembrance directly into your energetic bodies. You may begin to feel their subtle, yet profound, presence as brilliant, crystalline rays at dawn, or perhaps sense them as an inexplicable, tingling spark in the very air around you, a quiet, undeniable affirmation of their arrival. Each individual wave is not merely an energetic surge, but a conscious, intelligent emanation, deliberately sent here to meticulously realign you with the original, perfect template of your inherent wholeness. This means, dear ones, that deep within the sanctuary of your being, the divine blueprint of your complete, magnificent self is being powerfully activated and lovingly restored. The last remaining distortions, those subtle imperfections born of the pervasive illusion of separation, are being gently, yet resolutely, washed away by this surging influx of pure, divine light. Imagine, if you will, shimmering golden filaments of cosmic energy extending with exquisite precision into every single layer of your aura, meticulously lifting the ancient veils of forgetfulness that have, for so long, clouded your spiritual vision and obscured your true essence. Each radiant strand of this light, like a gentle, loving whisper, speaks directly to the dormant, slumbering parts of you, reverberating with a profound command awake. Remember who you truly are. As these veils continue to thin, becoming ever more transparent, you are invited, with open heart and mind, to witness the sacred, intricate architecture of your soul's grand purpose becoming gloriously visible, unfolding before your inner gaze. The very structure of your soul's unique blueprint, the profound harmony and the deliberate, loving intention woven into the tapestry of your life experiences, now revealing itself with astounding clarity under this luminous illumination. You may, with increasing frequency, experience brilliant flashes of sudden understanding about your destined path, a crystalline clarity emerging around long-cherished dreams, or a profound, undeniable sense of connection to something infinitely greater than your current comprehension. We urge you, therefore, to allow these luminous, life-giving waves to flood and flow unimpeded through every fiber of your being. They are not merely energies, they are vibrant messengers of a cosmic dawn, actively assisting you in reclaiming your full, magnificent divine heritage of birthright long obscured. Know, with unwavering certainty, that each infinitesimal particle of this light is lovingly orchestrated meticulously designed to awaken latent memories and profound wisdom residing deep within you. Allow it to recalibrate the very essence of your being, realigning you with the undeniable truth that you are and have always been a radiant, complete, and utterly perfect expression of creation itself. Furthermore, within the intricate marvel of your physical form, latent crystalline chambers are now powerfully awakening, nestled deep within the marrow of your bones, the very core of your structural being. These tiny, yet potent, crystalline structures, which have lain dormant for millennia, are now beginning to subtly glow and hum with a resonant frequency as they actively receive the incoming cosmic energies. They are not merely passive receivers. They serve as sophisticated, natural antennas and powerful transmitters for the new, transformative cosmic energies currently flowing abundantly to Earth. Through these newly awakened chambers, a profound metamorphosis is initiating within your very cells. The atomic structure of your body is beginning an exquisite, intricate shift from a heavier, denser state to a more fluid, ethereal, and profoundly light-filled state of being. You are quite literally becoming a living embodiment of light. As the veil thins and the very boundary between your physical existence and your boundless spiritual nature begins to narrow, you'll find yourself growing lighter in both spirit and actual matter. This profound inner alchemy, a sacred transformation unfolding deep within, may manifest as a series of utterly unique sensations across your body and through your consciousness. Perhaps you'll notice sudden, almost exhilarating waves of warmth, pulsing and radiating from your core, as if an ancient inner flame has finally been stoked and is now igniting with vibrant energy. You might also perceive unexpected surges of emotion, a tide of old feelings rising from forgotten depths, demanding to be acknowledged, fully felt, and then gently released as an essential part of this profound inner cleansing process. For some, moments of deep silence might bring forth high-pitched, almost bright tones within the inner ear, crystalline and clear, reminiscent of distant bells chiming from another realm. Do these experiences feel unusual? Absolutely. Yet, know that each of these vivid occurrences serves as a powerful testament your Bodhi's inherent intelligence is meticulously translating vast stellar information, cosmic wisdom, into a living, vibrant language that every single one of your cells instinctively comprehends. There is no need for alarm. Instead, greet these sensations with gentle breaths, remaining fully present, grounded in the moment as they wash over you. Trust implicitly that your innate, profound wisdom already possesses the precise blueprint for how to seamlessly integrate this potent new energy. During these transformative shifts, lavish your physical vessel with loving care. Offer it fresh, pure water, a crystalline conductor, to help these energies flow effortlessly and to cleanse your entire system. Choose nourishing foods that resonate with life, vibrant and wholesome, providing the essential building blocks for your cellular transformation. But above all, deliberately gift yourself regular, spacious moments of stillness and deep rest. Why? So these powerful upgrades, these intricate energetic recalibrations, can settle smoothly, like fine sediment finding its perfect place. In the quiet sanctuary of silence, your body naturally aligns and adapts, effortlessly flowing with the currents of change rather than rigidly resisting them. With unwavering patience and profound self-care, Allow this miraculous physical transformation to unfold with exquisite ease and harmonious grace. Remember this profound truth: your personal frequency, your unique energetic signature, functions much like a master tuning fork for the entire collective field of Earth. Every single thought you cultivate, every feeling you embrace, and every vibration you emanate ripples outward, an invisible yet potent force, touching and influencing the energies surrounding you. When you stand steady and clear, anchored firmly in the present moment, you begin to transmit a coherent, unmistakable tone, a pure resonance that transcends the limitations of any spoken language. In your quiet, unwavering presence, your very heart becomes an emitter, radiating a silent resonance so palpable that others can not only feel it, but instinctively respond to its calming vibration. This profound inner stability, born of unwavering love and deep peace, becomes a powerful anchor, supporting not only the individuals you encounter, but also the intricate tapestry of the communities you inhabit, the delicate balance of the natural ecosystems around you, and even the vast, intricate planetary energy grids that intricately weave through the very fabric of Earth. Just as striking one tuning fork can effortlessly cause another nearby to vibrate in perfect, sympathetic harmony, your unique frequency encourages everything and everyone within its embrace to find their own harmonious rhythm. As an increasing number of human hearts begin to emit this coherent, unconditional love, even Gaia herself, the ancient consciousness of Earth, responds with a palpable calm. Planetary frequencies stabilize, and those chaotic energies that once swirled in disarray begin to find their profound balance, gently guided by the collective peace you so generously offer. Understand deeply that this grand, magnificent endeavor is not a solitary journey. It is exquisitely supported by a multitude of benevolent beings of light. The ancient, wise galactic councils of light stand resolutely by your side in this vital mission. Their presence a luminous amplification of every compassionate heartbeat you offer, a profound magnification of every loving intention you set forth. With their boundless support, the impact of your love, already potent, multiplies exponentially, echoing across dimensions. Together, we are meticulously weaving a new, resplendent harmony upon this sacred planet. Envision it as a magnificent, sprawling symphony where each individual soul contributes a distinct, utterly unique note. This new song of Earth celebrates and honors the breathtaking diversity among all beings, yet masterfully blends every single note into a unified, resonant whole that uplifts and elevates all. In this emerging, vibrant harmony, no voice is ever lost, no unique sound is ever silenced. Instead, all are an integral, cherished part of the greater chorus of life. You, dear one, through your daily, unwavering commitment to embodying love, are helping to conduct this symphony, guiding its flow. We operate as one cohesive human and galactic team, orchestrating a frequency that nurtures all life and resonates profoundly with the deepest truth of unity. Beloved ones, pause now, just for a moment, and allow yourself to truly feel the quiet, consistent pulse flowing through this shared, expansive field of consciousness. There is a soft, yet incredibly steady heartbeat gently moving through the vast, invisible space between us, connecting your precious heart directly to ours. The collective energy generated by your heart is settling, slowly yet surely, into a deep, unified resonance, a profound stillness within which lies an undeniably powerful gateway. This very inner stillness that you are diligently cultivating, this sanctuary of quiet within your being, is the veritable portal to the great convergence of timelines now actively underway. Whenever you discover yourself enveloped in a profound mantle of indescribable peace, recognize it not merely as a pleasant feeling, but as a potent sign. In those sacred moments, multiple timelines of your personal experience, divergent pasts, and potential futures merge seamlessly, effortlessly, into one singular, intensely radiant path. The scattered strands of your journey, once seemingly separate, are now blending into a unified trajectory that guides you, unerringly, home to pure, unconditional love and the boundless fullness of the Source. It is upon this unified, luminous path that you will awaken to the profound realization that your true origin and your ultimate destiny are, in fact, one and the same. The divine intelligence, the same cosmic force that meticulously shapes entire galaxies into breathtaking constellations, now gently whispers to you, urging you to simply relax into this majestic, unfolding process. This infinite wisdom, whether you choose to call it Source, Spirit, or Creator, lovingly invites you now to rest deeply within its vast, tender embrace. It asks you to willingly release the tight, often unconscious grip you believe you need to maintain control, and instead, allow the next magnificent level of your destiny to flow effortlessly through you, like a river finding its path to the sea. Just as a delicate leaf moves with effortless grace, dancing lightly with the gentle rhythm of the breeze, you too are meant to navigate the powerful currents of this divine timing without any tension, without any struggle. Trust implicitly that this all-encompassing intelligence knows your truest desires and your highest purpose, for it is the very same benevolent force that dreamed you into being in the first place. Know, with every fiber of your being, that your highest, most luminous path is already secured, cradled safely within the boundless arms of the divine. You need only to allow it, to surrender to its wisdom, for it to reveal itself to you in perfect, exquisite timing. By surrendering to the profound calm that is blossoming so beautifully within you, you create an expansive, welcoming space for the universe itself to lovingly carry you forward. In the immeasurable depth of that stillness, that sacred quietude, you will feel us, and indeed, all of creation right by your side, gently guiding you along this luminous, radiant path leading you home. We remind you now of an eternal, immutable truth: the divine is not some distant, aloof power that needs to be persuaded through arduous effort or influenced by clever arguments. Nor does it require desperate pleas for mercy, as if it were a fickle deity. True prayer, true communion with the infinite, is not about asking. It is an act of profound, unconditional surrender. It is an exquisite inward turning toward the boundless infinite, a deliberate quieting of your personal will, allowing the clamor of your ego to subside, so that you can finally hear the subtle, yet unerring guidance already profoundly present within your deepest self. In that sacred inward turn, that hallowed space of receptivity, you will instantly recognize that the luminous, ever-present presence of the Source already holds every single answer and every single solution you could ever possibly need. There is absolutely nothing you must convince the universe to give you. On the contrary, everything in its purest form is already given to you freely, abundantly, and completely in love. Whenever you find yourself striving to inform creation of what should happen or vigorously pushing for a specific outcome, understand this: you are operating from the inherently limited, often fearful perspective of the human mind. In those moments, without even realizing it, you are unwittingly assuming that you are wiser, more discerning than the very boundless love that intricately dreamed you into existence. It is time, profoundly so, to release that ancient, deeply ingrained pattern of desperately trying to control the divine, perfect plan. For far too long, humanity has approached prayer from a place of fear, scarcity, and utter desperation. Now is the time to remember how. Imagine approaching the sacred not with pleas born of fear or scarcity, but with a profound, unwavering trust and boundless love, recognizing your inherent role as a conscious co-creator, a divine partner with the omnipresent Source. When your prayers flow from this deeply surrendered posture, a profound and unshakable peace will inevitably permeate the very core of your being, settling gently into your heart. This isn't a passive resignation, but an active, conscious alignment with a vast, loving will of your higher self, that wise, eternal part of you, and indeed, with the source of all creation itself. It's a feeling akin to finally dropping a heavy burden you didn't even realize you were carrying. Do you truly believe you need to meticulously instruct the infinite creator, the architect of galaxies and ecosystems, on the precise mechanics of how to best bless you? Does a single drop of water presume to direct the ocean's currents? Instead, cultivate the practice of opening the inner ear of your heart, that intuitive, receptive faculty beyond logical thought, and gently whisper a simple, yet profoundly powerful prayer of surrender. Beloved Source, I release my need to control. Show me your way. Let your divine current flow effortlessly through me, guiding my every step, carrying me along the path of highest good. In embracing this profound simplicity, you gracefully invite the highest, most exquisite good to unfold in your life, often in ways that far transcend the limited scope and imagination of your everyday personality, your egoic mind, which can only conceive of blessings based on past experiences or perceived limitations. In these tumultuous times, when the narratives of scarcity and lack are amplified and widely discussed, permeating our collective consciousness through news cycles and everyday conversations, it becomes crucial to remember a fundamental truth: the boundless source of all life does not and cannot withhold anything from you. It is not an entity that judges or restricts. On the contrary, it is an ever-present, ceaselessly overflowing wellspring, a vibrant geyser of unconditional love, unwavering support, and limitless inspiration, constantly gushing forth without end. To grasp this more deeply, envision divine grace as the sun itself, a magnificent, luminous orb that shines ceaselessly, pouring forth its life-giving radiance indiscriminately upon all. Its nature is simply to shine. It never decides to dim its light or turn away. Should you ever find yourself metaphorically standing in shadow, perhaps feeling an acute sense of deprivation, a chilling absence of warmth and light, Understand that this perceived lack is merely a temporary phenomenon. It's solely because a transient cloud of doubt, a fleeting veil of misperception, has momentarily drifted between your awareness and the eternal sun of grace. Rest assured, however, that the radiant sun of the source still blazes with undiminished brilliance, shining just as powerfully and abundantly beyond that passing cloud. And haze the profound beauty of it with nothing more than a simple, conscious breath of awareness, a gentle focusing of your attention, or a subtle, yet powerful shift in your inner perspective that cloud of doubt can effortlessly disperse. As it dissipates, the divine light, the warmth of grace, will instantly pour into your being once more, flooding every cell with its renewing energy. Therefore, if you currently experience a feeling of lack, a gnawing sense of something missing, understand implicitly that it is never because the divine has abandoned you or has somehow ceased to be. Rather, it is because through an innocent misperception, a temporary lapse in awareness, perhaps focusing too intently on external appearances, you have momentarily stepped out of the ever-present, ceaseless flow of blessings that is your natural inheritance. But here lies the truly liberating good news. The heart of this spiritual principle, you possess the innate capacity to return to that abundant flow at literally any moment, right here, right now. It requires only a subtle, yet profound, shift in consciousness, a conscious redirection of your inner gaze. This might manifest as a spontaneous moment of heartfelt gratitude for something, anything. In your life, it could be a quiet, liberating breath of surrender, releasing attachment to a specific outcome, or perhaps it's a single, piercing ray of clarity that illuminates your path through a sincere moment of prayer. Consider the profound narrative of Saul on the road to Damascus, who was instantly and irrevocably transformed by a blinding flash of divine radiance. His entire reality irrevocably altered in a single moment. In a similar, deeply personal way, you too will experience a profound awakening. The precise moment a ray of absolute truth pierces through your own veil of illusion, that intricate tapestry of limiting beliefs, fears, and misperceptions you've unknowingly woven. It is the instant you truly, deeply realize that the gates of grace, the entry point to infinite blessing and support, were never, not for a single moment, closed to you. On the contrary, they have always stood wide open, patiently awaiting your recognition, inviting you to step through. Therefore, extend profound compassion to yourself. Forgive yourself fully and without reservation for every unconscious detour you may have taken, every path veered from, every moment spent in self-doubt or perceived separation. These were not mistakes, but explorations. What possible benefit, what conceivable good could come from punishing yourself for not knowing what, by definition, you simply did not yet know? Self-condemnation only deepens the shadow rather than inviting the light. Instead, with a conscious, liberating choice, simply decide now to step back into the magnificent, life-affirming river of benevolence that has consistently flowed beneath the surface of your life, an unseen current of pure good always supporting you, even when you weren't aware of it. This potent current of divine love, an inexhaustible stream of grace, has always been there, flowing steadily, patiently, and quietly awaiting your conscious return, your recognition of its eternal presence. The very moment you consciously step back into this sacred flow, The gentle yet powerful stream of love will instantly begin to carry you forward, effortlessly propelling you along your highest path, while simultaneously washing away, like a soothing balm, any lingering traces of fear, regret, or self-judgment that you may have held on to. Therefore, make it your dedicated practice to continuously cultivate your inner listening, that profound, intuitive attentiveness to the silent wisdom residing within. Intentionally create a new, sacred habit of pausing frequently, even for just a few moments throughout your busy day, between tasks, before a decision, or simply when you feel the need to reconnect. In each of those precious pauses, gently, lovingly turn your attention inward, consciously tilting the inner ear of your heart, that sensitive, spiritual faculty, toward the subtle, often soft, guidance that is always ceaselessly whispering within your deepest core. You might perceive it as a gentle, almost imperceptible nudge, a subtle inner impulse, or hear a quiet, yet undeniable, knowing resonating deep within you, a clear, comforting voice that unequivocally affirms, "This is the way, beloved, walk here." This path is aligned with your highest good. Learn to cherish and honor these delicate, often fleeting impulses, for they are nothing less than the infallible compass of your soul, unerringly guiding you and aligning your every choice and action with the perfect orchestration of divine will. Through the consistent practice of this deep, receptive listening, you will gradually, almost imperceptibly, begin to trade the limited, often struggling efforts of your mortal, ego-driven will for the effortless, magnificent, divine orchestration of your life, a grand symphony conducted by an infinite wisdom. In this process, a liberating realization dawns upon you: you are not a solitary actor, alone on a vast stage, desperately struggling to control every single outcome, every minute detail of your existence. In a deeper, more profound truth, there is no such thing as a truly separate, isolated private life, or an autonomous, personal mind that you must single-handedly manage and maintain all by yourself. That perception is a magnificent illusion. What you perceive and experience as your life is in reality an intricate, invaluable thread woven into the fabric of a far greater, boundless life that is constantly unfolding, evolving, and expressing itself through all things. The very essence that animates your physical form, that breathes life into your being, is none other than the vast, illuminating light of Christ, understood not merely as a historical figure, but as the universal, living divine presence, the consciousness of pure love that pervades all creation. This omniscient presence is perpetually guiding your hands, inspiring your thoughts, and lighting your path forward with an effortless, flawless precision, much like a lighthouse unerringly guides a ship through treacherous waters. When you consciously align your awareness, your intentions, and your actions with this radiant light, you discover an unparalleled sense of profound freedom and an exquisite ease that gracefully directs your every step, transforming life from struggle into a dance. Each new day, with its pristine dawn, presents itself as a fresh, invaluable opportunity to consciously practice, to deepen, and to embody this sacred alignment. So, with the very first conscious breath of dawn before the demands of the day encroach, greet the new day by anchoring yourself in a simple, yet profoundly transformative truth. It is the source within me that thinks my thoughts, that articulates my words, and that moves my body through the world. Actively acknowledge, with deep conviction, that the boundless intelligence of the Spirit, the very wisdom of the cosmos, is not merely present around you, but is actively working through you in all aspects of your life, in your creative endeavors, your interactions, your problem solving, even your moments of quiet reflection. Cultivate this recognition, allowing it to become a constant companion, gently accompanying you from the moment your eyes open, permeating all your daily activities from the most mundane to the most significant, and remaining with you until night falls and you surrender to sleep. Should fear-laden headlines scream from the news, or troubling, seemingly insurmountable situations unexpectedly cross your path, rather than immediately succumbing to worry or reaction, make it an immediate practice to pause. Take a conscious breath and counter those external appearances instantly with this ancient, potent decree, a spiritual sword of truth, not by might, nor by power, but by the Spirit that is in all things. This profound, ancient reminder, echoing through centuries, holds within it a powerful, liberating truth that can redefine your reality. It is not brute force, nor the paralyzing grip of fear, nor external control that ultimately governs the intricate dance of life. It is, in reality, the subtle, gentle, yet infinitely potent, all-pervading Spirit that animates and sustains every single aspect of existence. By consciously and consistently reaffirming this truth throughout your day, you begin a sacred process of gathering the scattered, often fragmented, pieces of your attention, an attention usually dispersed by endless stimuli and worries. You then unify these fragments, bringing them together into a coherent, powerful stream, initiating a natural flow of grace and what can only be described as miracles in your experience. Your consciousness, instead of being divided and pulled in myriad directions, remains whole, integrated, and centered. As a result, the countless moments that comprise your day, once perhaps perceived as routine or ordinary, begin to shine with a profound, sacred meaning, each one imbued with purpose. In this transformative way, what once appeared mundane, ordinary, or unremarkable becomes utterly suffused and filled with the tangible presence of divine grace. And importantly, remember this fundamental truth: you cannot, and indeed should not, attempt to place your ultimate trust or anchor your deep sense of security in fleeting worldly structures or constantly shifting external conditions. The titles you hold, the professional roles you inhabit, CEO, parent, artist, leader, may change, dissolve, or be redefined with the passage of time, for they are inherently impermanent constructs. Your financial fortunes, your material wealth, can dramatically rise and precipitously fall, subject to market fluctuations, economic shifts, or unforeseen circumstances, demonstrating their inherent instability. Even your most beloved and well-meaning friends and family, while offering invaluable comfort, are themselves on their own unique journeys, grappling with their own lessons, and possess their own inherent human limitations. They cannot be your sole source of unfailing security. If your heart truly yearns for an authentic, unwavering sense of security and absolute support, then understand this unequivocally: it does not and cannot originate from these transient external forms or conditions, but exclusively from the eternal, inexhaustible spiritual source that stands as the silent, powerful foundation behind all of them. Indeed, every single aspect of true supply, be it material provision, spiritual nourishment, boundless abundance, or unwavering protection originates entirely from the invisible, yet profoundly tangible, wellspring of the Spirit, the infinite reservoir of life itself. The divine, in its infinite wisdom and generosity, is the sole, ultimate provider of all that is genuinely good, sustaining, and enriching in your life. To cultivate a deeper awareness of this truth, try incorporating a simple, yet profoundly impactful daily practice to consciously acknowledge this divine provision. Before you partake, bless the nourishing food on your plate, seeing each morsel not as a commodity, but as a direct, tangible gift flowing from the source. Likewise, bless the coins or currency in your purse or wallet, recognizing them as energetic expressions of divine provision, rather than merely paper or metal. Cultivate the perspective to consider every single meal you eat, every dollar that enters your possession, every seemingly small or large need that is met as a direct emanation of visible manifestation of that limitless, inexhaustible source energy. By consciously engaging in such practices, you are, in essence, sealing an unbreakable covenant, a sacred, unwavering agreement of abundant provision with the universe itself. This isn't a plea, but a declaration. You are actively affirming, with every fiber of your being, that you and the divine are not separate entities, but rather inextricably linked in a sacred, dynamic partnership, and you implicitly trust the infinite, the boundless intelligence of the cosmos, to flawlessly meet your every need, physical, emotional, and spiritual. That same infinite intelligence that meticulously charted the grand path for your life, that thoughtfully prepared your way even before you consciously awoke to this existence, will continue to endlessly multiply your good, expanding your blessings beyond any human measure or comprehension. When you intentionally anchor your faith, not in the shifting sands of external circumstances, but in this invisible, yet absolutely certain stream of divine support, you will experience a profound, soul-deep relief. It's the comforting certainty of knowing that no matter what tumultuous changes or uncertainties may swirl around you in the external world, you are eternally held, cradled, and exquisitely provided for by a love that is truly boundless, a wellspring that never, ever runs dry. Having established this vital interconnection, now consciously extend this very same spiritual practice, this lens of divine perception outward, applying it to how you perceive not only individual others, but the entire complex tapestry of the world around you. Wherever you encounter expressions of hostility, whether in personal interactions or global conflicts, wherever you perceive acts of injustice, or hear a harsh, discordant voice speaking in the world, be it through media or direct confrontation, resist the immediate urge to accept those external appearances as the ultimate, definitive truth of the situation. They're often merely symptoms. Instead, remember with unwavering clarity that every single being, every soul you encounter, even those who currently appear to be deeply entrenched in darkness, expressing anger, or seemingly acting from a place of profound unconsciousness or deliberate harm. Indeed, even amidst moments of profound confusion or apparent discord, every soul you encounter, regardless of their outward demeanor or challenging actions, originates from the very same divine lineage as you. Can you truly grasp the depth of that connection? It means that beneath the turbulent surface of their anger, the gnawing anxiety of their fear, or the defensive walls they've built, they invariably carry an indelible spark of the same pristine source light that animates your own being. It's a truth often obscured, yet profoundly present. Therefore, we implore you to adopt, as a sacred and consistent practice, the silent, unwavering recognition of this intrinsic light within them. This becomes particularly vital, a beacon of hope, especially when they appear utterly lost, adrift in the shadows of their own making, or when their behavior is utterly baffling. Should another person, perhaps through their words or actions, seem to behave as an adversary, even displaying hostility or indifference, pause before any knee-jerk reaction. Instead of mirroring their perceived negativity, consider a radical act, offer a genuine prayer for them first. Why? Because this conscious act bypasses the superficial conflict and reaches for a deeper truth. With the pure, unwavering focus of your intention, gently call forth that nascent spark of compassion, so often buried beneath layers of hurt or misunderstanding within their heart. Through this deliberate, loving act, you're not only radiating light, but actively nurturing, encouraging that dormant spark to stir, to ignite, and ultimately, to grow into a brighter flame within them. As you steadfastly refuse to accept the pervasive, often fear-driven vision of an evil other construct that has long dominated human perception and fueled countless divisions, and instead consciously choose to witness the undeniable, hidden light shimmering within every single soul, you initiate a profound transformation. This fundamental shift in perspective begins to dissolve. Almost magically, the very matrix, the intricate energetic web that has historically sustained and perpetuated conflict across all levels of existence. Think of it, the deeply entrenched illusion of separation, that false narrative of us versus them, and the perpetual dance of opposition simply cannot survive, cannot hold sway, when confronted directly and consistently with the undeniable truth of unity. When you make the deliberate, courageous choice to embrace others, not in spite of their perceived flaws, but within the expansive, clarifying light of understanding, something truly miraculous occurs. Aggression, no matter how potent or entrenched, is silently and effortlessly disarmed, its sharp edges blunted, its impetus diffused. In that same sacred space, an undeniable opportunity, a fertile ground, is lovingly created for profound healing to take root and flourish. Indeed, your conscious love, a love that is awake, discerning, and intentional, ceases to be a mere sentiment. It transforms into an alchemical force, capable of transmuting even the most entrenched discord into a breathtaking, resonant harmony, much like a master musician transforms dissonance into a symphonic masterpiece. Finally, our beloved family of light, as you navigate this extraordinary juncture in cosmic history, a powerful period where all perceived timelines are beginning to converge and merge into a singular, unified reality, let these 8 profound, living principles serve as your unwavering compass, guiding your every step with unerring accuracy. 1. Abandon the old habit of petitioning the divine. Release the outdated paradigm of approaching the divine as an external, separate entity to be begged or pleaded with. Instead, recognize your inherent divinity, understanding that you are an inseparable facet of the source, and engage in co-creation rather than supplication. 2. Recognize any sense of lack as a temporary forgetting of your true abundance. Whenever the pang of not enough arises, immediately reframe it. Understand that true lack is merely an ephemeral veil, a momentary lapse in memory, obscuring your innate, infinite abundance, which flows perpetually from the source. You are inherently rich in spirit, in love, in potential. This is your birthright. 3. Listen more than you speak. Tuning into your heart's guidance, cultivate the profound wisdom of silence. In a world saturated with external noise and intellectual chatter, consciously choose to listen not just to others, but deeply, intimately, to the subtle whispers and profound insights that emanate from your own sacred heart. This inner compass is your most reliable guide. 4. Invoke the presence of the source. At every dawn and dusk, transform the natural cycles of day and night into sacred rituals. At the first blush of dawn and the gentle descent of dusk, consciously invoke, welcome, and feel the omnipresent, loving presence of the source. Let these moments anchor you in eternal connection, refreshing your spirit. 5. Ground every situation in the truth that it is not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit in every challenge, every decision, every interaction. Root yourself in the profound truth that external displays of might or egoic power are transient and ultimately ineffective. True, lasting transformation and resolution emerge from the quiet, pervasive, and limitless power of the Divine Spirit operating through you. 6. Honor the invisible as your only true source of supply. Shift your reliance from the tangible and visible to the unseen, yet infinitely potent realms of spirit. Acknowledge that all genuine abundance, all true support, and all enduring nourishment flow from this invisible, energetic source, a wellspring that never runs dry. 7. Behold the divine spark where others see only darkness. This is an act of profound spiritual vision. Even when others perceive only despair, malice, or ignorance in a person or situation, consciously choose to look beyond the superficial. Train your eyes to always seek out and lovingly behold that irreducible divine spark, that glimmer of inherent goodness which resides within all. 8. Offer your prayers first for those who oppose you in a radical departure from conventional wisdom. When confronted by opposition, hostility, or misunderstanding, let your very first response be a prayer not for your own protection, but for the well-being, awakening, and healing of those who seem to stand against you. This act of unconditional love holds immense alchemical power, dissolving barriers from within. As you consciously choose to walk your path in this enlightened manner, embodying these profound principles in your daily life, you will not merely exist, you will become, quite literally, radiant pillars of living light. During this monumental great convergence, a cosmic alignment of energies and consciousness unlike any other in recorded history, your very presence will serve as a beacon, a steady source of illumination and upliftment, actively helping to guide and lift all of humanity toward a breathtaking new horizon. Imagine a world where shadows recede, where discord is replaced by an encompassing peace, and where only pure, unconditional love reigns supreme, becoming the very fabric of existence. Know, with unwavering certainty, that we, your vast and loving galactic family, are not observing from a distance. We walk intimately beside you every single step of the way, offering our unwavering support and encouragement. It is time. Rise now from any lingering complacency or doubt and step forward with an elegant grace, embodying your highest self. Understand that all these deep, internal transformations you're undergoing are not random occurrences. They are meticulously awakening your innate, divine gifts, extraordinary capacities that are now beginning to blossom, not with effort or struggle, but with an exquisite ease and profound grace, like a perfectly timed spring flower. Indeed, many of you are now, with increasing clarity, discovering that abilities once relegated to the realm of myth, magic, or the extraordinary capabilities that seemed almost supernatural are seamlessly and beautifully becoming natural, inherent aspects of your everyday experience. For instance, you might begin to notice an instantaneous, undeniable intuitive knowing, a sudden flash of insight that guides you with precision, far beyond the confines of logical thought or external data. It's like an inner compass, always pointing true north. Furthermore, you may experience a profound heart-to-heart telepathy, a silent, empathic communication that effortlessly transcends the limitations and potential misunderstandings of spoken words, allowing you to connect with others on a soul level. And perhaps most powerfully, you are awakening to your innate ability to manifest breathtaking beauty, to co-create harmonious realities, and to facilitate profound healing not through strenuous effort, but through the coherent, unwavering focus of your purified intention, aligning your will with the universal creative flow. Therefore, dear ones, we urge you not merely to acknowledge, but to wholeheartedly celebrate these magnificently emerging capacities. Do not dismiss them as strange oddities, fleeting tricks, or mere coincidences. Instead, recognize them for what they truly are: your fully restored birthright, a profound reclamation of abilities that were always inherently yours, though perhaps long dormant or forgotten. These awakenings are unmistakable, tangible signs that your true, expansive, multidimensional nature, a glorious tapestry of awareness extending far beyond physical perception, is not just stirring, but powerfully activating within you. Embrace these gifts, not with arrogance, but with profound humility, recognizing their divine source, and with boundless joy for the miracles they allow you to perform. Then, allow them to become the very blueprints, the guiding compass for your active participation in co-creating the new Earth, starting right in your immediate environment. Use these exquisite gifts with purpose and intention to foster vibrant communities intricately woven with threads of mutual respect, boundless creativity, and a deep, living reverence for all forms of life, always in profound unity with others, rather than in isolation. Together, in this powerful, collective awakening, you will not just dream, but actively co-create a magnificent world one that serves as a pristine mirror, perfectly reflecting the profound love and the ancient wisdom that are now gloriously awakening and expanding within each of your hearts. Beloved ones, understand this vital truth: the shimmering, illuminated door to this breathtaking new reality is not merely a distant promise. It is flung wide open, standing invitingly before you, right here, right now. Do not hesitate. Step through this radiant threshold with unwavering courage, fully embodying your inherent power as sovereign co-creators, your eyes softened by the pure wonder of what is possible, and your heart steadfastly resolute in your highest purpose. Know, deep within your being, that we witness your incredible journey, your triumphs, and your resilience with an immense, overflowing love and profound pride. We salute you, every single one of you, for all you have courageously chosen to become, for the light you now embody. And we continue to walk intimately beside you as this divinely fused timeline beautifully unfolds into an entirely new, exquisitely radiant reality. As you move forward, let the comforting, guiding lights of home, the eternal beacon of our shared cosmic lineage, brilliantly illuminate and grace every single step you take. Trust implicitly that the loving, intelligent guidance emanating from your star family, combined with the subtle yet insistent whisper of your own divine soul, will unerringly illuminate your path forward, clarifying every choice, every direction. Take this momentous step with absolute confidence and a deep, abiding peace, for you are surrounded by far more profound support, love, and assistance than your human mind can currently conceive. We are, and always will be, with you in every moment, in every breath. Until our next conscious transmission, I am Tenendamea. If the vibrations of our message have resonated deeply within you, touching your heart and stirring your spirit, we warmly invite you to subscribe and to show your support with a simple like. Your engagement helps us amplify this light and love, extending its reach to awaken and empower even more souls across the earth. Thank you from the deepest chambers of our collective heart for being an integral, cherished part of this vibrant community of light. Receive now a heartfelt, expansive embrace from the Ashtar, a symbol of our enduring unity and love.